Going, Steve?
Oh, it's going good, Tom. Good to see you.
Good, man. Dude, you've been out on your bike a lot. Dude, getting
A little
strong.
bit.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, Wendy.
Where is everybody?
Good morning. Well,
Where's
we're
everybody?
also
We got 11 people. Everybody still asleep?
we're also on
The,
Facebook
the
Live.
the rock stars are here. Everybody else is still sleeping.
Yeah. We're also on Facebook Live, so I'm sure there's probably about 100 people over there, I'm sure.
Nice. Awesome. Hey, well, I'm excited to bring you guys some tricks and tools today. You want to record, Tom? I don't know if it's recording.
Yes, we'll go ahead and hit record. Eric, you got the
Yeah,
record button?
there we can't record right now. It's not letting me, so it's being live streamed to Atomic
Okay,
Habits though, so we can
Well, we're
download it.
live on Facebook, so it's being recorded
cool.
over there.
No worries, man. No worries. So, what I want to talk to you today, there's a lot of excitement around AI and how do we roll AI into our businesses? And some of you that have been on my team meetings as of late, we've talked about this, but the goal today is to take this time so when you get done today, you're not just excited about it, you could actually implement something, right? So you can actually go, okay, I get step A, B, C. I could do this, right? I'm going to show you some really basic tools to help you get this. And so you can put this into action of what's valuable for you. Does that sound good today?
Sounds
So
great.
there's really many levels to AI. The big one, if we hear AI, it's Chat GPT, which is basically, it's like Google, but it's smarter. The cool thing about Chat GPT is, so for instance, if you say Google, who won the Super Bowl in 2020, it will tell you the Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl or whoever it was. And if
Boo.
you ask them again to say, well, who was the quarterback? It doesn't know who you're talking about, right? It's not smart and learning you as you go. But if you ask Chat GPT that, it will start adding prompts to you, knowing that where the conversation's going. So imagine saying that who won the Super Bowl, and then you say the quarterback was, and it says it was Troy Aikman, and then he had some of his best yardages, and it's starting to get a pattern of what you're asking. It starts thinking about what you want to know where Google's very linear, right? If you type in what's the best quarterback, it's not going to know. It's going to start pulling up articles and ads in front of that and all these things. So GPT is very powerful, but you've got to guide it, right? And I'm going to show you a little bit about how you can guide it today to have it learn you and then get better and better over time. And right now, Chat GPT 3.5 is the one that's in circulation. There's 4.0 that's only available to beta and it's already sold out. You can't get it. So that will be released later due to the interest in it. But let's get started so I can show you a little bit about what I'm talking about when we start looking at these things like video and what we can do, right? So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to open up a clip that I did. Let me pull this up. So I want to open up a clip that I did, share screen, and this is a clip that I did in literally a couple minutes. And I'm going to show you how really simple this could be. But all I did was grab my phone. I didn't do the rear camera. I'm doing everything on this. So you know that everything we're doing is very possible on the fly. And I literally recorded a real quick 1 minute. Hey, I'm here with a great group of agents today. We're talking about the market.
Can you turn on the sound, Randy?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Let me pause that.
Inventory sitting at 3.8 months. So that's right on the bubble of the buyer's market.
Thank you.
So
I'll start it over.
hey, I'm here with a great group of agents today. We're talking about the market, and the Albany market is up, up, up. We're about 5.8% up year to date, and inventory is sitting at 3.8 months. So that's right on the bubble of a buyer's market. So, we're still in a seller's market officially, although lack of inventory rates, all those things have really impacted that. So it's a great time to buy. It's a great time to sell. That sounds counterintuitive, but it really is. Depends on what side of the fence you're on. If you're a seller, there's not very much inventory and the prices have been increasingly going up. So they're not coming down like we all thought. If you're a buyer, the rates have gone from 8 to 7 and even 6.96 in some markets. So it's a great time to buy. There was a lot of conversations about refinancing later and all that stuff, but you've got to get off the fence now if you're a buyer. Here's why. I'm going to leave you with this one secret tactic. If you don't take advantage of the rates now, you're going to pay a super inflated price point when the rates come down. When the rates go into the mid sixes, when they go into the fives, there's going to be so many people entering the real estate space that you're going to be out of the loop. You're going to see 10 and 15% appreciations. Your dollar goes further now. Don't make the mistake of waiting on the fence if you're a buyer. All right, this is Randy Byrd with Oregon Luxury Group. Make it a great day, but make the decision today for real estate. Bye.
Okay, so that particular
Good job, by the way. I love it.
well, thank you. It's not about that, Tom. What it's about is that whole sequence of events took me about 3 minutes to film that. It cut it down and did all the subtitles, did all that stuff. I could have edited and I could have moved the subtitles down. I could have taken out the ums. I could have done more things with it with AI very quickly. But that literally processed for about 5 to 6, 7 minutes. And then it spit out not one, but it spit out like 6 different videos that I could use. And they're different for each thing. So I'm going to show you this morning. I did something, and let me see if I could pull this up here. I'm going to pull up this, and then let me know if you can see my. Do you see that video coming up right now?
Yep.
Awesome. So I'm going to play this. Hey, good morning, team. Look at it. It's Wednesday 13th at 8:37 a.m. So we're going to be seeing this in about 30 minutes. I want to show you the ease of video AI and some of the things we can do now. So I'm going to share my screen real quick and just show you a real quick way to send stuff to your database. So number one, you see my MLS here. So I would talk about this MLS and say, let's look at the market statistics for November 2023 here in the Willamette Valley of Oregon. We're focusing primarily on North Albany specifically here. So you see that the cost of the median sales price is down about 3.2% year to date. So we're having a little bit of decline in value, but it's very small. You see closed sales are off 44.7%. That's significant. And time on the market is up 0.2%. If we look at list price, we're looking still about staying even with 100%. We're at 99.9% of that. And the average square foot cost, which I like going off as a contractor, 1.9% up, running about $267 a square foot. And then a big one, new listings, 52% down year to date. So if we look at this like in a format from compared to 2022 versus now, you see some significant changes in the market. All right, so I recorded that short 1-2 minute video, and I'm going to show you how Opus will put this into multiple clips here in a few minutes, okay? Thank you much. I'm going to save this recording. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Okay, I showed you that because that's the original this morning, 8:37, right? Wednesday. So 8:37, I recorded that little 3-minute clip for you guys to see, and now I'm going to take you through and put it into Opus clips and show you what it will do. And you could either do Opus Clips or Opus Pro, kind of the same thing. But Opus Clips is the one that we're using. By the way, this is the free versions. So you see my screen now, right? So this is what it made as far as videos. And by the way, it gave me a 99 OP score, which is like the internet score for this. What will the SEO score be on this particular video? It thinks the title and all AI thinks the title and all these things will be a 99, which is a really good score. But let's watch this particular video now. Hey, good morning, team. Look at it. It's Wednesday, so I'm gonna 13th at 8:37 a.m. in a bigger window here. Let's go download, and then I'm going to open up this one right here. So you see that video up now? Hey, good morning, team. Look at it. Let me go back to it. I got a lot of windows open. The ease of video AI and some of the things.
Me too.
Okay, let me pause that. So and somebody's mic's hot, just so you know, somebody's got their mic off. When we go back and we look at this video now, when I pull up Opus 1, yeah, so we're going to be green. Sorry about the jumping around, but I got a lot of screens open. So now this is what Opus did with that original video we saw, right? So let's watch this. Hopefully it's big enough you can see this and listen to it. So this is what Opus said is a 99 score. Hey, good morning, team. Look at it. It's Wednesday, 13th at 8:37 a.m. So we're going to be seeing this in about 30 minutes. I want to show you the ease of video AI and some of the things we can do now. So I'm going to share my screen real quick and just show you a real quick way to send stuff to your database. So number one, you see my MLS here. So I would talk about this MLS. Okay, so pause. That's pretty much the whole video I did. It just added subtitles. It did some things. And because, because my original video was only 2 minutes, it only had a couple clips to choose from. But look at this one it came up with on its own. It says it's an 85 score. But look at the difference. It took relevant things that I talked about and cut things out. I didn't ask it to do anything. It edited the text. So I would talk about this MLS and say, let's look at the market statistics for November 2023 here in the Willamette Valley of Oregon. We're focusing primarily on North Albany specifically here. So you see that the cost of the median sales price is down about 3.2% year to date. So we're having a little bit of decline in value, but it's very small. You see closed sales are off 44.7%. Hey, good morning, team. That's significant. And time on the market is up 20.2%. All right. And then a big one, new listings, 52% down year to date. So if we look at this like in a format from compared to 2022 versus now, you see some significant changes in the market. All right. Okay. So what this means for you is when you're looking at this, you could take and record a little thing on Zoom. You could do it on your phone, but Zoom's great because you could screen share with your MLS and just talk normally. Just pull up your stats and talk like you're sitting with a buyer or seller. And go ahead and record like a 5-minute long video of you talking about your market. And by the way, be honest? Did I sound like I knew what I was talking about with my stats and stuff there because I was reading the screen and reading it? I made all that this morning. I had no idea what those numbers were. But because I pull up the MLS report, I'm like, sales are down 2.8%. That's significant. If you look at last year, I'm just looking at the screen. If you look at last year, it was up 3.2%. That's a 6% swing. I'm being an expert, right? And I'm being geographically specific. So imagine you live in Roseville. You could do a video for Roseville and send it to everybody in your database for Roseville. You could do Citrus Heights. You could do Granite Bay. You could do Placerville, El Dorado Hills. You could do all these things very quickly with your MLS, just going bang, 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 bang. That content lives forever, by the way. It will create short form. It will do all this stuff for you. And then watch, one of the coolest things is, I'm going to show you back to the screen real quick. In Opus One, when you're done, like if I wanted to put this video out to the world, I can download it like this, or I could click the little arrow and I can export it to my social medias. So I could literally send this to Facebook with a Facebook SEO and length, TikTok, Instagram. All these things will be cut from these videos and automatically posted into your social media once you set them up into the system. So I think the greatest power for this right now is having you agents talking about the market, talking about what's going on, do interest rates, do EXP, what the stocks have been doing, what the company's been doing, do news about the industry. There's so many things you could do super easy. And then now what's really cool about this is, say, for instance, this video. Say, for instance, I'm going to do it in real time, right? So I'm going to go down to this. Let me refresh this real quick. So when we look at this video, I can edit it. And now you see the whole, transcript of the thing. I could change the design. So I could do B-roll and different things. I could change this. I could say, that's a long title, The Shocking Truth, right? I could do something like that. Go back to captions. And let's say it's a little bit long and I want to get rid of some stuff. If you see this, I could literally click on a button like right here at 100%. And I could say, I want that to be the end. And it gets rid of everything else automatically. I hit save and compile. It's going to take about, maybe 1-2 minutes to edit that video. But it's going to get rid of everything that I just cut out of it and cut my video. It also has the ability that you could tell it to get rid of ums and delays. Like if I stalled, say you get nervous and you're looking down at your notes, just be calm. It's going to do it for you. Just take your time, look at notes, and then pick back up and say, the Salem market is up still. And then when it takes all that awkwardness out of it for you automatically, it will get out the ums, it will get out the duh, the stalls, all those things. And all of a sudden you're developing actually really good edited video right on your own. And I'm not talking about you being a video editor. I'm talking about you knowing how to record a Zoom and download it to your computer. Right? So I'm going to show you that just so we're step one. And then from your computer, you want to upload it into Opus, step 2. And then I just want you to know how to edit these things. So when you right? Get rid of all that So when you're in this, literally you could just click on edit. This took me a little bit to learn, honestly. Like I went into my profile and I put in I put a brand, I put the EXP thing. So now in every single video I do, that brand is in the same spot in every video. EXP Luxury, right? And this particular one, my Zoom has all my language at the bottom. I'd take off that warmly if you're doing these videos. You can see my name and all that still on there. That doesn't look good. But it's really simple to do all this stuff with your dashboard and the other things that you could do within the system. So you could see other videos that I've done. I took somebody else's video that's 21 minutes long. You can see up here 20 minutes long. And I put it in here and it made a 33-second TikTok that had a 99 score. It also made a 32-second long Instagram post with a 92 score. And so when we watch this is from somebody else's 21-minute video. It's not mine. All I did was condense it to mine. I put my EXP Luxury logos on it. I dressed it up and I had the automation where I put some colors and stuff into it and watched the 32-second video that I've got a lot of hits on so far.
Right. I don't know if you've heard, the market's kind of crazy right now. But as Warren Buffett likes to say, only when the tide goes out do you discover who's been swimming naked. And I get super excited about both, but I'm super excited about the receding tide. You know why? Because a receding tide reveals. About both, but I'm super excited about the receding tide. You know why? And I get
real quick, watch. I want you to look at little things here. AI is taking the picture from his presentation and putting it into this video. That video does not look like that. They're taking pieces of what's on screen and put it into the video. And watch the emojis and all the icons that are made to catch your attention and have high ranking in the SEO and stuff. It's all AI. I'm not doing any of it.
Only when the tide goes out do you discover who's been swimming naked.
So there's the picture.
And I get super excited about.
Look at the icons at the bottom.
Both, but I'm super excited about the receding tide.
Super
you know
excited,
why?
a party icon.
Because a receding tide reveals. A receding tide reveals sustainable and unsustainable business models. It reveals real product market fit. And it reveals a company's true intentions. Right. I don't know if you've heard.
That's it. Isn't that a great piece about EXP? And by the way, automatically done through AI. So see the power that's available. That is a video that Inman posted about Mike Del Prete talking about EXP that I liked. And it made, well, let me share this and show you. In that one video that I uploaded, it made one video that was 33 seconds, 132, 136, and every one of them have a different title, a different language, a different style, and it's trying to find what's going to be the best. Real estate agent, giants embrace agents to solve the last mile puzzle is the heading of that one. And there's another one that's 50 seconds. There's 17 seconds. There's a 19 seconds, 55 seconds, 32 seconds, 54, 26. I have 10 pieces of social media content from one video I didn't do. And all this was done through the benefit of AI. Pretty cool, right? So now, how do we use this? How do we put this into action for you, right? Everybody on this has got Zoom. Is there anybody here that doesn't have Zoom that's on the Zoom? Are you guys awake? Hello?
Yes.
All right. So you all have Zoom because you're here. So that means you have Zoom, except maybe Aletha doesn't have video. Maybe she's going through some back channel, black market thing. I don't know. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to walk through how you can do this. Okay. When you record into Zoom, when you're done, it will have some options for you for downloading. You could record where you're recording both parties. Like if you're doing a podcast, Melissa and I are on a podcast, it will save her video and my video separate. So then when I put it, it will make it look like we're in different places actually, or at the same video at the same time, right? From different places. So the first step is downloading your Zoom videos, and it's just as simple as this. When you're done with your recording, you go over to recordings in Zoom, and it will pull up your recordings, and you can copy a shareable link, or you could download it. Just download it, and for this particular case, I'll just download it to my desktop for this thing, right? So you download it, you can name it whatever you want. Let's just go RB, right? I'm gonna save it as a MPEG automatically, and then here's another one, save it as an MP4. I'm gonna hit save, and now those are in your computer, right? So I just named them RB. Now I'm gonna go into Opus. I'm gonna go back to the beginning of this, and it's literally just says drop a YouTube link in if you have a YouTube link, or choose a file from your computer. I'm going to choose this file. I'm going to go into my desktop, and I'm going to look for the one that says RB. Come on, I just put it in here. Okay, we're going to pick a different video because I don't know where that one went. But you're going to pick any videos that you've recorded. And for instance, let's just take this one, right? So I'm putting it in. It's going to do everything automatically from this point. The only thing you need to do is go back and edit the video when we're done, like I showed you. And again, I'm going to go back to the main screen and not wait for that to happen. It could be about 10 minutes for that video. But now you could literally put, here's just a 7-minute one that I did. And I just did my Monday Morning Mojo. I did one on a Friday, and I just talked about real estate for 7 minutes. Here's the 7 minutes at the top. On Zoom, I downloaded it into my computer, imported it into Opus right here, and it brought up all these 6 clips based on the 7-minute length video. And they're all, here's the 30-second. These are Instagram and TikTok, Instagram, short form. You could ask it to do long form at the beginning. You could say, I want long form, I want short form, I want a mix. You could do all those things literally in a click of a button. And then again, I'm not going to watch the whole thing, but you could see how this looks with it taking out, it took out all my stuff at the bottom of the screen automatically. It added my logos and all that stuff.
NARA's in a really, really precarious position right now with the amount of lawsuits and sexual harassments and different claims going on internally. And just yesterday, the CEO, Bob Goldberg, abruptly stepped down. National Association of...
Okay, so you can see that's that one. And here's the next one.
Big news this week. We just brought over a $4 billion team, and that's only since like 2016.
2 different topics. One, National Association of Realtors. Second, a big team that joined, all in that 7-minute video. Let's look at the next one.
It's pretty cool, pretty exciting. Big news this week was Sitzwer Burnett case bombshell, $1.8 billion.
Okay, so there's the next one. It's looking for headlines, and every headline is different. Every done's done with different SEO.
There's just number 1 agents across the world that are joining this model and this company.
Okay, and then the next one.
There's just a lot of things to explore. So anyway, this is Randy Byrd. Happy Friday, TGIF. And if you're seeing this, reach out to me. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe button. Let's party. Let's get it together.
Okay, so again, another example of just taking and doing your normal. Let's party. Let's get it together. Let's do this, right? But listen, I got up at 4 a.m. to drive to be here with you guys today. I was in Seattle this morning at 4 o'clock. I was in Tacoma. And I drove. I just wanted to be on my computer. Can you imagine me doing this on a laptop? It'd been a hot mess. But the reason for this is the iceberg. This is the tip for you, right? Try it. Practice on yourself. Try a couple videos and just film yourself. The back camera is 5 times better than the front. But when you do the back camera, you can't see yourself. I like looking at it, making sure I'm in the screen correctly. So I use the front camera. Everything you see is the front camera, except occasionally, like my big videos for the week, I'll do the back camera with lighting. I'll do it correctly to give it a little better look, but it's high resolution. It's high resolution. What you're looking at is a low resolution preview. All right. So step one, do it on Zoom. You could do it on your phone. If you're going to do it on an iPhone, Matthew, now that you're an iPhone guy, all you have to do is film the video on your phone and then hit forward, like you're going to forward it to somebody, and email it to yourself. It will email it in an MOV file. It's a large file, the way it transfers right to Gmail, and then just download that to your computer. Same exact process. I find Zoom to be kind of the fail-safe, right? You could have backgrounds, you could do some different things. And then play with Opus Pro a little bit. We've got some other ones coming out that are valuable for you, like editing. There's one that literally you could talk for 10 minutes and then tell it to make it a 6-minute video, and it will make it a 6-minute video and cut out things automatically, and you can't tell where the transition are. It's just really, really good stuff that we used to pay hundreds and maybe even thousands of dollars to do. We could do now for some of this free software. So I want to leave a couple minutes for any questions you have and take a look at chat. But hopefully that's valuable for you enough to where you can actually do something with it and
This
play with it a
is
little bit.
So awesome, Randy. And I was just kind of reviewing my notes from EXPCon. And when Glenn Sanford got up on stage and he said that this will be a fundamental need of our clients and our consumers. And we need to have the AI advantage. And I'll tell you what, EXP is all in on AI. And, he did mention, we can't get really distracted with all of the innovation. We need to keep 80% on the fundamentals and then 20% on innovation. So Randy, this is great that we have some actionable items to take advantage of. Thank you so much.
Yeah. In closing, what this is about, Tom, and the rest of the people on the call, this is about getting your time back. AI is a tool to get your time back. The time that it would normally take you to do some things, and we're writing blog posts literally in 5 minutes, and I'm looking at them like, somebody's going to look like I plagiarized somebody. It's so good. It's not me. Right. And it's in 5 minutes. So it's really, really powerful to look at that. And ChatGPT, go play with it. But here's the secret to ChatGPT in 30 seconds. What you put into it is what you get out of it. Right? What you put in. So I'm going to share my screen to show you one thing. And I know we're ending the call and I'll be on time, I promise. But I think this is really valuable for you as we're looking, especially looking at the screen and keeping that content. So this is ChatGPT. In ChatGPT, if you look at this at the top, I'm going to read it so it's transcript as well. This is for me to ChatGPT. Prepare to generate content for me in the future. Prompts before we proceed. I would like you to fully understand and comprehend my business, my customers, my target audience, and my goals. Base the future responses by me providing answers that I will give you. I want you to fully understand my objectives for creating content for me and achieve this. Ask me at least 25 questions about my business, my customers, my target audience, my vision goals, and any other necessary details to complete the upcoming tasks. And this is to help your ability to understand how crucial for optimal results it is, right? So that's what I told it to do. I hit enter, and in 1 second, it gave me 25 questions about my business that is going to learn me. So now when I put in a prompt like, what's the real estate market doing in Salem? It knows my business strategy, and it's going to put out content based on that. And so all of a sudden, and by the way, it gets better every single time. This is exciting stuff. Make sure you get this and put it in your ChatGPT, answer those questions, and then you're going to be on a really incredible place creating content that's really for you.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much, Randy. I appreciate it. Y'all don't forget, hey, this Friday, we've got Freedom Friday, and we're going to take this another step and how we use ChatGPT to text clients that have gone silent, radio silent, dark, to get those conversations. So that's Freedom Friday about texting. And thanks y'all so much, and have a great day. Thanks, Randy.
Thank you, bud. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.